Traders, welcome back to our price action trading lesson. Looking at S&P 500 M&A futures, and right now I can see that we have downtrend working lower, but we have a break push to an extreme. This is important aspect I'm going to focus on because this is overshoot. We broke the bottom of the channel, the trend channel line, and this means we can have stronger pullback in the opposite direction. You can see overshoot led to a break, and we have a new extreme. Also, if I'm going to take a look at a higher time frame, slightly higher time frame, 10,000 tick chart, it looks like there is one bearish leg working lower. It doesn't look that great on this time frame. This is something I take into consideration doing my multiple time frame analysis. I just watched 10,000 tick chart here and there to see what is the main bias, but when I'm not sure, I mainly follow the main 2,000 tick chart. So right now we have breaking extreme, market is reversing. So because I expect reversal, strong push above EMA, I'm going to draw a channel a little bit wider, but even this channel right now has overshoot. You can see break of the trend channel line, another overbought area, and we can have stronger pullback in the opposite direction. Can you take this setup? Okay, this looks quite tempting, especially locally because the bar is that great, but I can't take it. Number one, I can reset the account because I have matching highs here. We basically have a tail, so this is first entry long, second entry long, and I have to skip the very first second entry long after overshoot. Also, if I'm going to draw a trend line a little bit wider like this, it visually looks like a downtrend working lower. Okay, it looks like a downtrend working lower. So when I have conflicting variables like this after overshoot, I need to remain patient. Okay, if there is no overshoot, I can be a little bit more aggressive, but if I have any conflicting variable and there was overshoot, I always need to be a little bit more patient because overshoot can sometimes mess things up. There can be stronger pullback. You can see market reverse to the opposite side. So I'm going to draw a downtrend working lower. We have new low right here, first entry short. I was actually considering second entry short. New low, first attempt to sell, pullback, second attempt to test the new low, something like this. It will also be triple test, but it never happened, just first entry short. It's not a big deal, I have to follow the rules. A break, push to a new extreme, and downtrend played out. Market is working lower, and now if I had to ask myself, what is the directional bias of the market? Well, if I really have to choose, I would choose slightly more bearish, simply because you can see this uptrend doesn't have new high and we traded down, but everything played out. So I'm not even looking for trades. I'm taking this really easy since it is holiday price action. So I'm not really looking for trades. I want something established. I was eyeing some spike in a channel like this, but we quickly reversed back above EMA. So I deleted it. I kept break, push to a new low. Market keeps pushing higher, so I'm going to draw a channel a little bit wider. It's not stopping. We have a break in new high. I can consider also even a little bit wider channel, something like this. Let's see how the EMA is going to hold. New high for essential long. And market reverse down, so I'm going to keep the break in new high. So no great trades because as a price action trader, I need to combine the structure, find a key entry point, and locate a good price action pattern. And right now, if I'm going to zoom out, there's nothing much to take with confidence. So I didn't take a single setup so far, but now I have downtrend working lower. And by the way, this is quite neutral bias, quite consolidation. So I'm mainly following the shortened channels, trying to follow most recent price action. I have second entry short, new low, first entry short, second entry short. And this is tempting trade. This is a second entry short. Me personally, I skipped this setup because I had small overshoot. I could also draw a trend line a little bit wider and we broke above EMA. So because the bar is so great back below EMA, it's not a bad setup. If you took it expecting new low, I can see why. I was waiting for lower high and I took this lower high confirmation setup. I actually like it. Okay, I can mark even this second entry short. I was a little bit afraid of the overshoot. I took this lower high, decent limit order. It worked for a scalp. New high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long feather. There's no trigger, it closed too far down. Okay, market corrected. And now we have, so like a visual failed second entry long. New high, first entry long, pullback, failed second entry long. You can see this is like a visual one leg. Draw like this, one leg like this, second leg like this. Especially if you have the double top, the downtrend still needs new low. This is actually decent. I'm going to draw a visual failed second entry long. It's a bit more advanced trade, not easy trade for novice trader, but I kind of like this trade, failed second entry long, because the correction now is stronger. There is no wider uptrend. Okay, push to a new extreme. Now you're above EMA, tempting, but you have no key entry point, first entry short only. We have break, push to a new extreme, downtrend played out. So I'm going to pause looking to go short. I can't really draw a wider channel just yet because we're going too sideways. So I'm going to draw something, let's say like this. Okay, this looks tempting, but look at the bottom. Okay, you have lower highs, correct, but the bottom is very static. You just created now push phase, so let's see what's going to happen. And because you're breaking higher, This is not a good channel. Notice how there is so much empty room. This is not how channel operates. So much empty room here. This is still way too rangy, way too sideways. Gonna redraw new uptrend. I would actually consider second entry long, but it never form. We are working higher. Okay, once again, overshoot, break of the trend channel line. We can have stronger pullback. This is why prices are piercing through the EMA. You can consider some high-low, preferably. I'll be thinking about failed second entry short because this looks like a one clean push down. There is no visual 2 legs down. But high-low, if it forms really great near the EMA, is okay. But the failed second entry short is better because uptrend needs new high, following the trend line rule. There was no pullback, no nothing, breaking new high. And now market is about to close here. So this is the overall structure for today. We ended up having 2-legged pullback, measured move to finish the day. Perfect measured move. Not that many great trades. After all, we are still trading during the holidays. For this reason, there's not that many bars. I only took one trade this low high, managed to work for a scalp. But I don't see that many great trades. You can be a little bit more aggressive, but really not that many great trades. But even if the day is very slow, we can still find few good, easy, high probability setups. Okay, so make sure you're not rushing trades. You're not being too impulsive. Just take it easy. Don't rush the trades. After New Year's, the market will kick in again. And it's going to be really volatile. So I hope you had a good trading day. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to talk to you next time. Like your trading.